Welcome back, everyone, to the live stream. This is the first Division I game of the evening here this Saturday, October 18th, the third day of Mitten, Kitten Splash Up 2025. We're going to be watching Great Lakes Roller Derby, our hosts, taking on the Traverse City. Yesterday, Traverse City lost their first bout of the tournament to Flint, 206 to 140. Great Lakes, meanwhile, taking the win over Lansing in a very hot game, 162 to 146. We're just going to have to see how things shake out this time around. Okay, Lexi, don't touch the damn tablet. There's the whistle. The officials have given their go-ahead for play. That's what that whistle means. We're about to get this party started. Great Lakes has number 44, Tiki Torture, on the jam line for this first jam. She's going to be joined by number 11, Siren Song, wearing the star for Traverse City. And right away, Tiki Torture running up against a wall of cherries there in the back of that pack. Xenia moving to the front, take out Tiki Torture. Davina also going to come in for an assist, but Tiki can't be stopped. Tiki Torture will be lead jammer. And Siren Song still on there. And still on her initial pass. First points of the game on the board, brought to you by number 44, Tiki Torture of Great Lakes. Siren Song still on her initial pass, looking to get the star pass. Not happened yet. And make that 8 points on the board so far for Great Lakes. Nice bridging there by number 922, Jawbreaker Jose of Great Lakes Roller Derby. Siren Song is out of the pack. Didn't quite get that. Star pass, Tiki Torture tumbles to the inside and calls it off. Looks like Tiki did pick up 2 more points there in that jam for Great Lakes. So Great Lakes starting this bout out strong with a 10-point jam. We got Jackie Bauer, number 24, on the jam line for Traverse City, joined by number 25, Twilight Sparkle, wearing the star for Great Lakes. And we got a lot of pushing, we got a lot of shoving there in the pack. Oh, look at that! Jackie Bauer sneaking around on the inside lane. The Traverse City bench going nuts. Jackie Bauer picking up lead jammer. Twilight Sparkle has to line back up behind the pack, but so does Jackie Bauer. Nice hit there from, not sure which blocker that was. That was 0-3 Flutterbat of Great Lakes there. Flutterbat coming back to the front of the pack. Oh, beautiful. Breaking through that wall. Here comes Lizzie Luscious of Lansing. Jackie Bauer skating right into that Great Lakes 3 wall. Gets up and keeps going. Team pivot number 48. Pulverizing Pixie doing some nice bridging there in the pack. But there's that Traverse City tripod at work. Number 25, Twilight Sparkle, going for the star pass. Jackie Bauer, meanwhile, taking a shot at a scoring pass and gets stuck behind Great Lakes and calls off the jam. Traverse City now on the board for 4 points. And Great Lakes held scoreless in that jam. Oh, forgive me. When something starts with a G in Michigan, it's almost always Grand something. Grand Rapids, Grand Blank, Grand Marais. You get the picture. So it's going to take me a minute to say Great Lakes instead of Grand Lakes. Okay, let's see who's on the track this time around. It's Tiki Torture returning to the jam line for Great Lakes Roller Derby. We got Beatrix Slaughter, number 91, wearing the star for Traverse City. And let's see, Beatrix Slaughter almost all the way through that pack. But Tiki Torture, 2 for 2. Tiki Torture picking up lead jammer, but here comes Beatrix Slaughter. Beatrix Slaughter catching up to Tiki. Let's see if Beatrix can force a call off here. Oh no, Tiki's a little bit faster. Scooting right around. Tabby Catastrophe there in the pack. Tiki calls it off, holding Traverse City scoreless. And looks like Tiki picked up, how many points is that? 3 points in that jam. That's going to bring Great Lakes total up to 13, Traverse City at 4. Going into this jam, we've got number 248, Goodnight Doom, wearing the star for Traverse City. 33, Puddin', jamming for Great Lakes. Jawbreaker Jose at the front of the pack, knocking out Goodnight Doom. Oh, 33, Puddin' almost all the way out. Oh, and the jam ref says Pudding is the lead jammer. Pudding now at the back of the pack. And Goodnight Doom is out. Will not be lead jammer. Pudding on her scoring pass here. On her first scoring pass of this jam. Oh, and we got pivot on pivot action in the pack. Jawbreaker Jose going for a little love tap there on Nightmare. And spinning around, and that's 4 points on the board for Goodnight Doom. Puddin' taking a hit to the outside lane, taking a cue from the bench, decides to call it off, and that hit was brought to you. Now I can see her number. It's number 13, Lizzie Luscious of Traverse City. .23.5 minutes remaining in this period. Great Lakes in the lead at 13. Traverse City catching up at 8. We've got number 48 wearing the star for Great Lakes. That is Pulverizing Pixie. Joined by Siren Song, number 11. Oh, Siren Song called out on a track cut. It's going to be a power jam for Great Lakes. Pixie takes another run at the pack. Traverse City also down a blocker. Pixie's almost all the way through. Oh no, there's Java Junkie, I believe, for Traverse City. But Pulverizing Pixie lead jammer. And just approaching those Traverse City blockers makes Pixie think twice. Pixie calls it off. Double goose egg on that jam. And I was about to say Great Lakes is going to have a power start, but appears Siren Song finished that penalty. So both teams are going to field a jammer this jam. We've got Jackie Bauer, number 24, back on the jam line for TC. This is Tiki Torture, number 44, wearing the star for Great Lakes. Jackie taking a hit to the outside there. And it's 3 for 3. Tiki Torture picking up lead jammer, but our jammers are neck and neck. Both teams keeping that pack flying. It's a matter of seconds who reaches that pack first. Ooh, Jackie Bauer colliding with a Great Lakes blocker there. Tiki Torture sliding through that pack like the proverbial hot knife through butter, picking up 4 points there for Great Lakes. Number 151, Savage Patch Kid holding that 3-wall together for Great Lakes. Uh-oh, we got a blocker falling down there. Traverse City did pick up 1 point in that jam. And Great Lakes has requested an official review. There's the long whistle. Official review is over. We're back into action here. We got Beatrix Slaughter, number 91, back on the jam line for Traverse City. Jawbreaker Jose, number 922, wearing the star for Great Lakes. Jawbreaker Jose, of course, also a member of Team Michigan, skates for several Western Michigan teams, Lakeshore, Kalamazoo, and today she's skating with Great Lakes and showing just how she got to be on Team Michigan with some of those moves. Sneaking right through that pack, Jawbreaker Jose picking up 4 points there for Great Lakes. Beatrix Slaughter still on there. Oh, I spoke too soon. 4 points going on the board there for number 91, Beatrix Slaughter. And 4 pats on the hips. Jawbreaker scores 4 more. 8-point jam there for Jose. She calls it off. 20 minutes left to go in this first half. Traverse City trailing at 13. Great Lakes in the lead there at 26. Going into this next jam, it's number 25, Twilight Sparkle on the jam line. Goodnight Doob, 24-8, 248. I don't know how she prefers it. Wearing the star for Traverse City. Nice work there by number 48, Pixie. That is Great Lakes pivot. And I don't know what that was. It looked like Goodnight Doom's kind of cut through the center, but of course that is not allowed. Now, Goodnight Doom finds herself trapped behind a thick wall of back. Nice little love tap from Flutterbat. Doom's able to turn that to her advantage, picking up lead at Jamro. Looks like Flutterbat headed to the penalty box for that love tap. And into the pack comes Goodnight Doom, shaking off that hit from Mischievous Monkey like it's nothing. 4 points going on the board there for Traverse City. And Twilight Sparkle out of the pack. Very enthusiastic coaching here from Coach Dan of Traverse City here on the sidelines. And Goodnight Doom calls it off. 8-point jam there brought to you by Goodnight Doom. That's closing things up a bit, but Traverse City still trailing Great Lakes by 5 points. We got Siren Song, number 11, back on the jam line for Traverse City this time around, joined by Tiki Torture, number 44, wearing the star for Great Lakes. Oh, Tiki Torture bringing the thunder yet again. Tiki Torture finds a half an inch on the inside and takes it. 3 for 3. Tiki Torture will be lead jammer. Siren Song has to tangle with Pivot Savage Patch Kid there at the front of the pack. Savage Patch Kid giving Siren Song a run for her money. And thanks to Savage Patch Kid's valiant efforts, that's 4 points on the board there for Team. Blockers for another scoring pass. Another 4 points going on the board for Tiki Torture. Siren Song, meanwhile, looking to pass the star to her pivot, number 9, Tappy Catastrophe. And Tiki Torture coming in for another scoring pass. 12-point jam so far for Tiki Torture. And this is still, let me remind you, this is still Siren Song's initial pass. That is how incredible the defense. Oh, I spoke too quickly. Siren Song is out. And Tiki Torture just kind of shrugging. She's like looking at her jam ref. Can I call it off yet? Do I have your permission? You don't need anyone's permission to call off the jam, Tiki. You do whenever you feel like it. Nice 16-point jam for Tiki Torture. Great Lakes has now doubled Traverse City's score, 42-21. And we have, I think, timeout. Not seeing anything. Yep, we have a team timeout called by Great Lakes. Hey, there's the long whistle. Timeout's over. We're getting back into the action here momentarily. Jawbreaker Jose, number 922 on the jam line for Great Lakes. Going to be joined by number 0124, Xenia, wearing the star for Traverse City. And wow, blinking, you miss it. Xenia picking up lead jammer and staying up on 1 foot. Oh no, the kidney bean doesn't agree. Track cut for Jawbreaker Jose. It's going to be a power jam for Traverse City, and Xenia celebrates by putting 4 points on the board right away. And back is at a standstill. Traverse City, number 13, Lizzie Lush, is trying to make a hole for Xenia there in the pack. Operation succeeds. 4 more points on the board there for Xenia. And Great Lakes again at a standstill on the track there. Xenia making it, putting in the work. 12-point jam so far for Xenia, just making the most of this power jam. Jawbreaker Jose, meanwhile, coming out, and Xenia calls it off. Coach Dan from the sideline says Xenia picked up 4 more points. Let's see what the scoreboard says. 16-point jam there for Xenia, and Great Lakes held scoreless. By number 24, Jackie Bauer, wearing the star for Traverse City. And Jackie Bauer will be lead jammer. Pixie led all the way to the back by Tabby Catastrophe. Traverse City pivot. Davina up at the front of the pack looking to get an assist. Jackie Bauer pauses to take a ride on Mischievous Monkey. Oh, nice hit there from Flutterbat of Great Lakes. Oh, Dan yells for his jammer to call it, and call it she does. 4 more points on the board there for Traverse City. Great Lakes again held scoreless. Oh, wait, three points. 3-point jam for Traverse City that time around. Traverse City catching right up. Great Lakes in the lead by just 2 points. Traverse City now up to 40. Let's see if Goodnight Doom can create a lead change here this jam, but Tiki Torture is going to be tough to beat. Remember, Tiki has gotten lead jam 100% of the time she's worn the star tonight. And she does it again! Tiki Torture picking up lead jam. Number 151, Savage Patch Kid, doing her best to recycle Goodnight Doom back into the pack. Great Lakes lines up the 2-man defense. Oh, it doesn't work on Goodnight Doom. Tiki Torture puts 4 on the board there for Great Lakes and calls it off. Now the turns have tabled a 0-point jam there for Traverse City. 4 points total for Great Lakes. We got number 922, Jawbreak. Oh, what we have is an official timeout. All right, and that long whistle means timeout has just ended. Jawbreaker Jose, number 922, is on the jam line for Great Lakes. We've got Xenia 0124 wearing the star for Traverse City, and lead jammer's going to be Jawbreaker Jose. Xenia recycled to the back there by Great Lakes pivot Puddin. Oh, nice jammer on jammer hit there. And Xenia makes it out of the pack. Jawbreaker Jose doing battle with Tabby Catastrophe and Davina there in the pack. And Traverse City forces a call off there by Jose. Oh, goodness. That wasn't it. And Jose picked up 3 points in that jam. Traverse City held scoreless. That's going to bring Great Lakes up to 49, Traverse City 40. And we've got just over 11 minutes left to go in this first half. Siren Song, number 11, coming back to the jam line for Traverse City, joined by Twilight Sparkle, 25. Wearing the star for Great Lakes. Siren Song scoots to the outside. I believe that was a little love nudge delivered by Pulverizing Pixie there. We got jammer on jammer action. Siren Song squashes Twilight Sparkle flat. Oh, Siren's called out on a track cut. It's going to be a power jam for Great Lakes. Java Junkie called out on a high block. Pulverize and Twilight Sparkle, meanwhile, still on her initial pass. Nightmare giving her a run for her money there at the front of the pack. Nightmare all over that jammer. But eventually Nightmare does have to let Twilight Sparkle go. And Twilight's going to be lead jammer. And Twilight sees Siren Song standing and calls it off. Double goose egg for both teams on that jam. But Great Lakes does have the power start going into this next jam. Not sure you can't quite see who adds Pulverizing Pixie, number 48, jamming for Great Lakes. Lizzie Luscious lies in wait, coming in with the shoulder action there. And Pulverizing Pixie will be, oh, never mind, that's Tiki Torture rather. Tiki Torture will be lead jammer. Siren Song out of that penalty box. And for those of you keeping track at home, I believe this is Tiki Torture's 5th time on the jam line, and she's picked up lead jam 100% of those times. Tiki Torture scores 4, keeps right on going. Siren Song headed right back to that penalty box. This is going to be a power jam for Great Lakes. Oh, nice work there by Nightmare. Traverse City pivot, but Tiki just shakes it off like it's nothing. Keeps going around for another 4 points. That's an 8-point jam so far for Tiki. Tiki coming in for a third scoring pass. Baby apex jump. Tiki takes herself out, calls off the jam from the floor. And Tiki picked up 12 points in that jam. That's going to increase Great Lakes lead to 61. Traverse City still at 40. Now another power start for Great Lakes. Siren Song standing in that penalty box. We got Jawbreaker Jose, number 922, on the jam line for Great Lakes. Jawbreaker Jose taking a ride on Tabby Catastrophe in the pack, stays upright, stays in bounds, and becomes lead jammer. Siren Song fresh out of that penalty box. Jawbreaker Jose coming into her first scoring pass. Tabby Catastrophe hopes to get a hit that time. Didn't quite pull it off. That's another 4 points on the board for Jawbreaker Jose. Siren Song coming into her first scoring pass. Jawbreaker Jose calls it off. Another shutout by Great Lakes. And let's see. Jose picked up 4 points on that jam, bringing Great Lakes total up to 65. Traverse City stuck at 40. Let's see if Goodnight Doom can break the spell. That's number 248, jamming for Traverse City. Number 48, Pulverizing Pixie, back on the jam line for Great Lakes. Pulverizing Pixie making quick work of that pack, picking up lead jammer. Everybody's going flying in the pack here. Goodnight Doom has to get past number 86, Mischievous Monkey, at the front of the pack. Pixie, meanwhile, coming in for the scoring pass. Nice hit there from number 710, Java Junkie. For Bella DeBrawl attempts some recycling there. Oh, and Nightmare giving Pixie a ride to the outside. And Traverse City tightening up that defense there. Goodnight Doom in the pack. I think this is Doom's scoring pass, but I'm not sure. And I was right. 4 points on the board for Goodnight Doom. Traverse City back in the board for 40. Now at 44 points. Great Lakes held scoreless that jam, still at 69. And we've got just under 6 minutes left to go in this first half. Oh, I spoke too quickly. Both jammers picked up 4 points in that last jam. We got Jackie Bauer back on the jam line for Traverse City. That's number 24, Tiki Torture, number 44, wearing the star for Great Lakes. And Tiki Torture does it again, 6 for 6, picking up lead jammer. Davina, 0-0 for Traverse City, scoots back in the pack just in time for Tiki Torture to come through on her first scoring pass. Little love tap from number 9, Tabby Catastrophe, and Tiki Torture has to return to the back of the pack. And just as Jackie Bauer hits the pack, Tiki Torture calls it off. Tiki picking up 2 points in that jam for Great Lakes. Traverse City held scoreless. Coming into this next jam, Trailbreaker Jose returns to the jam line for Great Lakes. Rocking the star for Traverse City, we have 0124 Xenia. And, Jawbreaker Jose is lead jammer. Xenia may have gotten out of the pack faster, leaving Jose no choice but to call it off. 0-0 on that jam, but both teams can line up just a little faster to get some points on the board yet again. We've got just 4 minutes left to go in this first period. Jawbreaker Jose coming back to the jam line for Great Lakes. And this is, I'm not sure who, what I am sure of is that Jawbreaker Jose will be lead jammer. And this is number 248, Goodnight Doom, wearing the star for Traverse City. Jose already through for all 4 points on her first and only scoring pass, calls it off after 4. TC held scoreless that jam. Looks like Siren Song going back out there. That's number 11, jamming for Traverse City. This is number 48, Pulverizing Pixie, wearing the star for Great Lakes. Pulverizing Pixie just flying right past Nightmare there, picking up lead jammer Siren Song out of that pack, working those crossovers. Pulverizing Pixie signaling the pack to just keep going a little faster. Beautiful hit from number 428, Bella the Brawl, forcing a call off there by Pixie. Pixie did pick up 2 points there for Great Lakes in that jam. But Siren Song flying through under everyone's radar, picking up 4 there for Traverse City. So just 2.5 minutes left to go on the period clock. Great Lakes in the lead at 77. Traverse City trailing at 48. We got Jackie Bauer on the jam line for Traverse City, and Tiki Torture coming back, rocking the star for Great Lakes. Now just remember, Tiki Torture has picked up lead jam 6 of the 6 times. Make that 7 of the 7 times she has been at bat. Like I know anything about baseball, I don't know why I'm using baseball metaphors. Tiki Torture, lead jammer. Oh, Tiki Torture flying right into Nightmare, though. Just shaking it off, flying through that pack. Picks up all 4 points for Great Lakes and calls it off. Just 1.5 minutes left to go on the period clock. Good Night Doom, number 248, scooting back up to the jam line for Traverse City. Jawbreaker Jose, number 922, rocking the star for Great Lakes. And it takes more than Lizzie Luscious to slow down Jose. Jawbreaker Jose going to be lead jammer. Goodnight Doom putting on the afterburners to keep up with Jose. And Jose comes flying into the pack at full speed. This time Lizzie Luscious does put the halt on Jose. Both jammers hitting that pack at once for their scoring passes. Number 50 for Great Lakes. That's Daisy holding things down in the pack on the defense. Nightmare's got Jose all tied up in the back of that pack. Beatrix Slaughter also coming in to assist there. Oh, so close. Doom, Twilight Sparkle has other plans for you. On Twilight Sparkle going in for another love tap. Ooh, big hit there from, that was either Sophia or Daisy. They're not sure which. And we've got, and a jammer emerges. It is Good Night Doom. 4 points on the board for Traverse City. And now we are officially on Jam Time, sports fans. 30 seconds left. And that's another 4 points. 8-point jam so far for Good Night Doom. Jose in the back of that pack. Look at the way Nightmare has Jose trapped. Trapping Jose is not an easy thing to do. Oh, and it's a swing and a miss from Daisy. But it's a no pass, no penalty for Goodnight Doom. So 3 points that pass. Goodnight Doom calls it off. And we just finished up the first half with Great Lakes in the lead at 85. Traverse City trailing at 59. Go stretch your legs, get something to drink. We'll see you back here in just 15 minutes.
旅する名前もない星を越えてただ君に会いたくて見えないけど感じてる Your signals breaking through We drift through galaxies No map, no gravity Your voice is guiding me You're like a melody it's only the farthest thing from the truth. Yeah. Ooh, oh, it's everything to lose. Everything to lose. It's everything to lose. Everything to lose. I would never stand a chance. 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 Can't fall broken wings. Can't heal if I don't sing. Can't love if I don't dance. I got the music in my soul. Can't fall broken wings. Can't heal if I don't.
It's a Division One game, and we've got Tiki Torture on the jam line. And those of you tuning in, that you know this is Tiki Torture's 8th time at bat. 8 for 8 lead jams Tiki Torture, and Tiki's already put 4 points on the board for Great Lakes this jam. She calls it off. Traverse City held scoreless. Oh, that is going to bring Great Lakes total up to 89. Traverse City trailing at 59. And Derby fans, make sure you stick around after this bout. We're going to be watching Flint Roller Derby taking on Lansing. That should be an exciting game. These teams have not faced off since pre-pandemic. And going on the track right now, it is number 922, Jawbreaker Jose, picking up lead jam for Great Lakes. Goodnight Doom looking for that hole in that pack. Flutterbat has some other plans for her. Number 30, Sophia, also going to come in to assist there. Meanwhile, Jose cruising on by for 4 points. Goodnight Doom going for the star pass. Great Lakes pivot, Savage Patch Kid doing her best to block that pass. That's another 4 points on the board there for Jawbreaker Jose. Nice hit there from Savage Patch Kid on Goodnight Doom. And what was that from Jose? Another 4 points. No problem, says Jose. 12-point jam. That's going to take Great Lakes over the century mark now at 101 points. And number 42, Amazon Avenger, has to let Jose go. And Jose comes in for another scoring pass. Goodnight Doom still on her initial pass through the pack. Oh, Jawbreaker Jose making it look easy. 20-point jam so far for Jose. And we've got 30 seconds left to go on the clock. And And Jose running into a little resistance in the pack there, has to get past Amazon Adventure and Davina. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 24-point jam for Jawbreaker Jose. And Jose's still going. We got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 second left. Time's run out. That's what I suspected. Goodnight Doom did go to the penalty box, so that was a power jam for Great Lakes. I missed that call. Didn't want to say anything until I was sure, but that was an amazing jam. 28-point jam brought to you live and in color from Jawbreaker Jose by Jawbreaker Jose. And back on the jam line for Great Lakes, it is number 48, Pulverizing Pixie. Goodnight Doom is, I think, out of the penalty box. Maybe not. Pulverizing Pixie putting points on the board, 4 of them to be exact, for Great Lakes. And Goodnight Doom on her way back to the pack, already anticipating getting a star pass. Oh, star pass didn't quite work out, but Doom got the inside lane, and that was Doom's first pass. No points yet for TC this jam, and no points at all for TC. Pixie calls it. And so it looks like 8-point jam altogether for Great Lakes. It's either a 6 or an 8. I can't tell which. Sorry about that, sports fans. What I can tell you, because these numbers are big, is that Great Lakes is at 123. Traverse City still trailing at 59. Jackie Bauer on the jam line for Traverse City. Tiki Torture wearing the star for Great Lakes. Jackie Bauer almost breaks the spell. So close. Tiki Torture 9 for 9, picking up a lead jammer. Oh, nice hit in the pack there. We got blocker on blocker action brought to you by number 151, Savage Patch Kid. Oh, Tiki Torture stuck behind Cabby Catastrophe. Doesn't want none of that. Decides to call it off. And Great Lakes coach AK steps into the middle for a brief confab with Axel Rolls. Traverse City did pick up 2 points on that last jam, it would appear, and we have Xenia 0124 back on the jam line for TC. She'll be joined by Jawbreaker Jose returning to the jam line for Great Lakes, and that little love tap was brought to you by number 50, Daisy of Great Lakes, but Xenia still picking up lead jammer, but Jawbreaker Jose overtakes her in the pack. Jose stalled behind a wall of toxic cherries there at the front of the pack. Oh, here comes Daisy in with the wrecking ball. Flutterbat also going to assist in breaking things up there. Ooh, Xenia takes a little spin move there at the front of the pack. Nice love tap there from 710 Java Junkie there. And Jose shakes it off, comes around for 4 points. And midway through the pack, Xenia decides to call it. Xenia picking up 4 points there for TC. And we're back into action here. It's number 11, Siren Song, wearing the star for Traverse City, going up against number 48, Pulverizing Pixie for Great Lakes. Pulverizing. Pixie doing their best. This appears to be a power jam for Great Lakes. Traverse City down both a blocker and a jammer for this jam. Doesn't stop. Tabby Catastrophe from forcing Pixie to the back of that pack. Little love tap there from Tabby Catastrophe on Pixie. Oh, Pixie goes for the star pass, thinks better of it, puts the star back on her helmet. Traverse City beefing up the defense in this jam, and the strategy works long enough to get Siren Song out of that penalty box. Siren Song coming from nowhere. And we have a star pass going to number 86, Mischievous Monkey of Great Lakes. Siren Song putting 4 points on the board there for TC. And Siren Song coming in for another scoring pass. And the Great Lakes jammer does not quite have that star on her helmet yet. So Siren Song racking up the points in this jam, 8 of them to be exact. Now we have a jammer. That is Mischievous Monkey there in the pack. Traverse City walls up at the front of the pack. Nice hit from Beatrix Slaughter there, holding things down for TC there. At first they were in the front, now they're in the back of the pack. Great, big hit there from number 86 on Great Lakes. 86 headed to the penalty box for that hit. That's gonna be the jam. And Great Lakes has just called a team timeout. City's total up to 80. Great Lakes still sitting pretty at 132. We got Xenia 0124 returning to the jam line for Traverse City. Tiki Torture is back in for Great Lakes. And 11th time is the charm. Tiki Torture picking up lead jam for Great Lakes. Flutterbat and Savage Patch Kid line up the defense with an assist from Jawbreaker Jose at the front of the pack. Flutterbat and Jawbreaker Jose teaming up to deliver the hits. Oh, Tiki Torture going for her first scoring pass. And Java Junkie has something to say about that. She says, "You shall not pass." Tiki says, "You're right." Calls off the jam. And Tiki did pick up 4 points there in that jam for Great Lakes. Make that 3 points in that jam, bringing Great Lakes total up to 135. Traverse City trailing at 80, and we've just got 7.5 minutes left to go in the bout. And Traverse City fans, next time you can watch your team play will be tomorrow afternoon at 3:45 when they will take on Lansing. Great Lakes fans, you can watch your team tomorrow night at 5:30 taking on Flint. You're planning on sticking around tonight. The next bout after this one will be Flint versus Lansing right here at Big Boy Arena. And on the jam line for Traverse City, we have Jackie Bauer. Jackie Bauer picking up lead jam. The Traverse City fans are losing their minds out there. Meanwhile, number 25, Twilight Sparkle, still looking to get that, still looking for that hole in the pack for her initial pass. Nice blocking from Davina of Traverse City. Jackie Bauer, meanwhile, has to get past Terror Hawk and Daisy for her first scoring pass. Oh, not Terror Hawk, that is Mischievous Monkey. Doing some recycling there on Jackie Bauer. Monkey has Jackie in her sights there in the back. And Pixie sneaks on through Twilight Sparkle rather, sneaking on through for 4 points. Jackie Bauer coming in for a scoring pass. Nice defense from 151. Savage Patch Kid there at the front of the pack, but the kid has to let her go, and that's 4 points on the board for Jackie Bauer. Both of our jammers 4 for 4 in this jam. Oh, make that 7 for 4. Twilight Sparkle picking up a no pass, no penalty on that last scoring pass, so that's a 7-point jam so far for Great Lakes. Jackie Bauer working her way past Mischievous Monkey. Monkey forcing a call off there from Jackie Bauer. And Twilight Sparkle did pick up 4 more points in that jam for Great Lakes. So 8-point jam there for Twilight Sparkle. I think, I'm not sure. Jawbreaker Jose, number 922, returns to the jam line for Great Lakes. Going to be joined by Siren Song, number 11, wearing the star for Traverse City. We got a 5-on-5 pack out there. Number 33, Puddin' lying down the defense, but Puddin' has to let Siren go. Siren Song, lead jammer. Jawbreaker Jose looking to get the star pass in the pack. Number 428, Bella DeBraw blocking that pass. And we do have, and I believe the star is in Puddin's hand, so Puddin now the jammer of record for Great Lakes, but Siren Song doesn't care because she just put 4 points on the board for TC. Flutterbat and Jose have something to say about more points though, and Jawbreaker Jose doing her thing, leveraging those hips, forcing Siren Song to the back. And now it's Sophia's turn at defense there. Puddin' not quite having the star on her. Wait, I think, yep, star's on the helmet now. Oh, nope, I made a mistake. The star is actually on the track. Jackie Bauer taking full advantage of this situation, putting another 4 points on the board, so that's 8 points in this jam for Traverse City. TC now just 6 points below the century mark at 94. Great Lakes yet to get on the board this jam. That's another scoring pass brought to you by Siren Song. Make that a 12-point jam there for Siren. shutout there. Nothing for Puddin'. And Siren Song calls it off. That's bringing Great Lakes total up to 98. Great Lakes at 146. We've got just 13 minutes left to go in this bout. Tiki Torture returning to the jam line for Great Lakes. This will be Tiki Torture's 12th jam in this game for those of you counting at home. And Goodnight Doom, number 248, coming back to jam for TC. And would you look at that, 248, Goodnight Doom picking up a lead at jam and cruising through the inside. Here comes Tiki Torture. This is Goodnight Doom's first scoring pass. Great Lakes lining up the defense, but Goodnight Doom just a little too fast. That's 4 points going on the board for Goodnight Doom. 3 points for Tiki. It's a no pass, no penalty on one of the TC blockers. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4 more points for Goodnight Doom. 8-point jam so far. Tiki answering with 7-point jam for Great Lakes. Both jammers going for another scoring pass. Nice hit to the outside by Savage Patch Kid of Great Lakes. And Tiki coming around for 4. And Goodnight, there's Goodnight Doom answering with 4 points for Traverse City. And so 16-point jam so far. 15-point jam so far for Tiki. Goodnight Doom at 12. Oh, never mind, make that. Oh, that's going to be a track cut on Goodnight Doom and another 4 points for Tiki. It's a power jam for Great Lakes. 19-point jam so far for Tiki Torture. For those of you counting at home, make that a 23-point jam for Tiki. Tiki pauses to wave to her fans here in the house at Big Boy Arena. Oh, Tiki slicing right through that pack for another 4 points. We've still got 20 seconds on the clock. 27-point jam. Coach AK makes the signal for Tiki to just keep right on going. Oh, would you look at that? Beautiful. Finds an inch of room on the inside and takes it. 31-point jam for Tiki Torture. We got was 1 second left. There's the clock. Give it up for Tiki Torture. All of you watching at home, that was quite a jam. And All right, 5 seconds on the clock. We are back into action with Xenia on the jam line for Traverse City. And Xenia taking away lead jammer. And this is number 48, Pulverizing Pixie. Not lead jammer. Xenia hits it and quits it, scores 4 and calls it off. Three? Is that a 3 on the scoreboard? 3 points for Traverse City. Jawbreaker Jose returns to the jam line for Great Lakes. Jackie Bauer, number 24, rocking the star for Traverse City. Oh, and the pack is all bunched up at the pivot line there, and Jawbreaker Jose emerges, picking up lead jammer. Jackie Bauer, not lead jammer. And hit it and quit it. Jawbreaker Jose scores 4 and calls it off. Oh, we got some jammer love back at the jam line. That was that Siren Song and Tiki Torture. We have just 8.5 minutes left to go in this bout. And see, who is that on defense? That is number 3, Flutterbot, putting the hit there on Siren Song, but Siren cannot be stopped. Siren will be lead jammer. And Tiki Torture, jam. This is her 13th jam, I do believe. I'm starting to lose count, 13 or 14. Flutterbat holding down the Great Lakes line of defense as Siren Song comes in for her first scoring pass. And the bodies are piling up, but Siren Song comes around clean for 4. And that was Tiki's first pass. No points for Great Lakes yet. Let's see if Siren decides to shut him out. Oh, Siren going for another scoring pass. Easy peasy right through that inside lane. Calls it off. 8-point jam for Siren Song. Great Lakes held scoreless, and Traverse City has called a team timeout. Long whistle means this party is rolling again, and we have Goodnight Doom, number 248, returning to the jam line for Traverse City, joined by number 48, Pulverizing Pixie, wearing the star for Great Lakes. Would you look at that cute little spin move there, Goodnight Doom. Oh no, that was a track cut on Goodnight Doom. It's going to be a power jam for Great Lakes. Pixie still stuck on her initial pass. Nice defense there from Java Junkie of Traverse City. Nightmare trying to break up that Great Lakes wall in anticipation of her jammer getting out of that box. Traverse City putting up some nice defense there against Pulverizing Pixie. And Pulverizing Pixie is lead jam. But coming out of nowhere, it's Goodnight Doom out of that penalty box. Doom forces a call off there from Pixie. And Coach Dan of Traverse City has just called for a team timeout. There's the long whistle. Timeout has ended. We have just. Oh, never mind. I spoke too quickly. The team timeout has now morphed into an official timeout.
got a minute to get your raffle tickets because we're going to draw the winners at the end of this game, all right? So 50-50 prize raffles. They're all done today. We'll have a new batch tomorrow. So get your raffle ticket purchases in. We will draw them at the end of the game. So now's a good chance. Get over there. They're a buck a piece. Prize raffles, you can get 6 for $5. All helping a great cause. Susie Q's Kid, all right? Learn more about it over there at the booth. And I also want to mention, if you're interested in tournament logo merchandise, if you want Pursided, the kitty with the waves and the tail and all that fun stuff, there's great shirts, but only available online. So go to Skating Not Hating, get the link, get your tournament gear. All right, we're having some technical difficulties on the scoreboard, so like I said, raffle tickets, Skate Not Hating, get the link, tournament merch. We got t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, and if you want a patch, we do have the patches at the Great Lakes merch table. Very limited number, so make sure you grab the less than 20 patches left.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on.
The screen broke is my guess, right?
That's what I think because the time was going kind of crazy right before the competition. I think we're still on official time. Okay.
We are.
But
I thought it was flip one and I couldn't see the numbers.
no, yeah.
I think if it's after it's either 8 or 10 minutes, you have to allow for the robot to run it.
Oh, okay. That makes
Actually,
sense.
still trying to.
See, I don't believe it already half an hour behind schedule. The last bout of the night's already 6:45, which is really
Yeah,
late.
I know. That's,
Oh, good for you.
no, as a rep, not.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Yeah, we're probably gonna. I don't know. Maybe they'll do 20-minute halves for the next 2 games. I think they're gonna have to. Thank you.
Oh. I had me walk around with rep.
All right. As you all know, Mom has the final word, and Mom says 7:45 is the call time for raffle tickets. So you still have time while we fix the scoreboard. Get your raffle tickets, win some fabulous prizes, win the 50-50, take home some cash, take it to the after party. It's going to be at Dave & Buster's, family friendly. Thanks, Holly, for something.
I've seen her before. I just didn't know who she was.
Selling raffle tickets.
One of several women who can stomach him all the time.
Well, she doesn't have a choice. She made him. Yeah, that's true. See, I didn't make my boyfriend's kids, so when I get sick of their shenanigans, I just go back to my own house.
raffle tickets, please go to the charity desk at kind of in the middle towards the back there. That's where you can go for your 50/50 tickets. Thank you.
Okay, we had an interruption for scoreboard issues, but we're back into action. We got about 5 minutes left to go on the clock. And Xenia there, 0124, is going to be lead jammer for Traverse City. Jawbreaker Jose, number 922, not too far behind. And would you look at that? Xenia making it look easy, putting 4 points up there for TC. Jawbreaker answered in kind with 4 for Great Lakes. And then we've got some pivot on blocker action in the pack there. Xenia makes one more pass, calls it off. No pass, just 1 point on that last pass for Xenia. Jawbreaker Jose picking up 3 in that last pass. Grand Lakes total 7 for that jam. Traverse City 5. That's going to bring Great Lakes total up to 188. Traverse City trailing at 129. And we have just 5 minutes left to go in this bout. And we are back. It's number 24, Jackie Bauer on the jam line for Traverse City. And Jackie Bauer going to be lead jammer. Lead jammer going to Traverse City. 2 out of 2 jams since the timeout. And we've got a star pass to number 44, Tiki Torture of Great Lakes. This is Jackie's first scoring pass, taking a little ride there off of Puddin. Jackie scores 4, calls it off, shutting out Great Lakes entirely this jam. We got Goodnight Doom, number 248, returning to the jam line for Traverse City. Pulverizing Pixie, number 48, yet again rocking the star for Great Lakes. And let's see, Goodnight Doom facing off against Mischievous Monkey. Great Lakes pivot. And that's a track cut on Goodnight Doom power jam for Great Lakes. But Pixie is the lead jammer. Traverse City lines up the defense. Number 151, Savage Patch Kid, breaking up that wall for her jammer there. Pixie gets through, hits it and quits it, scores 4 and calls it off. Jawbreaker Jose returns to the jam line for Great Lakes, joined by 248 Goodnight Doom, still in the penalty box. This is a power jam or power start for Great Lakes, and Jose is going to be lead jammer. Jawbreaker Jose coming in for her first scoring pass in the pack. Jawbreaker Jose has to get past Nightmare and Lizzie Luscious at the front of the pack there. And out of nowhere, here comes Goodnight Doom. And Traverse City has called a team timeout, I think. I saw one of the refs making the timeout signal. Okay, I see the jam timer making it too. This is a team timeout for Traverse City. There's the long whistle. Timeout's over. We've got just 2 minutes left on the clock. Great Lakes just below the double century mark at 194. Traverse City at 133. Siren Song, number 11, returns to the jam line for Traverse City. It is Twilight Sparkle, number 25, wearing the star for Great Lakes. Number 710, Java Junkie, holding things down in the pack there for Traverse City. But Java Junkie has to let Pixie go. And, never mind, that's Twilight Sparkle, sorry. Twilight Sparkle will be lead jammer. Twilight Sparkle coming around for 4. Now just 2 points away from the double century mark at 198. penalty box, taking a ride on her pivot nightmare there, out of that pack. And Jose hits it and quits it, scores 4, calls it off. And judging by the cheers and hugs, that's going to be the game, sports fans. We'll get you that final score in just a second here. Meanwhile, stick around. Coming up on this track, we are going to watch the Flint versus the Lansing bout taking place. Well, it was supposed to be at 7, but that was 45 minutes ago, so who knows what's going to happen. But I did see Flint and Lansing both warming up, so that is going to be the next game.
Is there any reason you wouldn't have TP MVP?
No, I was just going by the fact that she got winners. So, but, I mean, she deserves it.
Yeah. Oh, we can mix it up. I'm cool if they got one or not the same thing.
Okay, Jose for Gem of the Game and Tiki MVP.
All right. I need some jam. Somebody bring me some. All right, we got Jam of the Game and MVP.
Only announcer of the week.
I will need some jam. We'll get it to you. All right, so Jam of the Game is going to Jawbreaker Jose. MVP is going to go to Tiki Torture. Thank you all. Raffle tickets till 7:45. Let's clear it out. We got to get the next game on immediately. We are 45 minutes behind, so let's go. Flint will not be Flint and Lansing will not have timeouts or halftime. 60 minutes of straight derby, no clock stoppages.
God,